All right, so we're learning about literal equations and eventually dimensional analysis. And we've been solving for a specific variable. So we're going to put this into practice a little bit here where we got some real life situation and another word problem. And we're being persistent and we're going to practice and we're going to have some patience because sometimes everything doesn't come easy. Sometimes we have to work for it. So let's see what we got here. The formula for the volume of a rectangular prism is V, variable for volume, equals LW times H, where L is the length, W is the width, and H is the height. And so first it says solve the formula for W. Okay, so if our formula here is the volume equals the length times the width times the height, or we could say the length times the height times the width. And if we want to solve this for W, well, let's see. So we got V equals LWH. Well, if the length and the width and the height, they're all multiplied together, and if I want to isolate the W variable, the width, and everything there on the right-hand side is multiplication, well, I can do so by dividing both sides by the length and the width. Excuse me, the length and the height, L and H. And so if I solve this for W, then it is V, the volume, divided by the length and the height, then that's going to equal W, the width. And so there we go. We're solving for a specific variable, literal equations, taking that formula and solving for W. Now we're going to take that information and we're going to actually plug in some things. It says find the width if a rectangular prism has a volume of 7.904 cubic centimeters, a length of 5.2 centimeters, and a height of 4 centimeters. And so all we're going to do here is just plug and chug. We're going to fill in our information that we've got for our various variables. So we're going to go with this formula here that we just solved for W. V divided by the length times the height equals the width. So let's just plug that in. So V, the volume, is 79.04, and that's centimeters cubed. And the length is 5.2 centimeters. And the height is 4 centimeters. And so first thing I notice is that I got a centimeter and a centimeter and a centimeter cubed, and that's going to cancel and just leave me with a centimeter. So my unit of measurement for the width is going to equal and be in the unit of measurements of centimeters. And so let's see here, well, how we want to do this. I could do this all in one step, but let's take the 5.2 times 4. That's the length times the height. That equals 20.8. So now we got 7904 of volume divided by 20.8. That's the product of our length and our height. And to finish off and find out what the width is, we're going to take 79.04 volume and we're going to divide it by 20.8. And when we do, well, Shazam, we're going to find that the width is 3.8 centimeters equals the width.